What's up, YouTubers? Team Global's Ram here. Now, this week we're going to do something special with 5Ds finally over, actually last week, but whatever. And Zeal starting up, I think today, technically. I don't know if subs aren't out yet, just saw the raw, but I'll wait for the subs to be up. Anyways, I would like to celebrate the Synchro generation. Welcome to Card Games and Motorcycles Week. Now, today we're going to start off with, of course, the main character, Yusei Fudo, and his amazing game-breaking cards. I mean, seriously, he actually is probably the first main character to have things I consider staples in most decks. We'll have to see what Yuma does, but whatever, the important part is that Yusei actually has good stuff. Alright, so, a lot of cards, here we go. Of course, first of all, can't make this review at all without mentioning this guy. Stardust Dragon. The card that defines synchros as just amazing things. 25 beater, generic, dragon, makes you feel so much. Ability to negate anything that destroys and then come back from the grave. It's just so good. Cannot go without mentioning him. He's an amazing card. Run it if you run synchros. If you don't, run anyways because it's Stardust Dragon. Alright, of course we have his newer cousin, the Shooting Star Dragon. Gotta go through it because I gotta do it right. Slight upgrade. Accel Synchro so you can make it on your opponent's turn if you feel like being a douche about it. Even negates even more than Stardust did, and has the ability to potentially attack multiple times. Amazing. Of course, can't go without his cousin, Formula Synchron. Guy that helps make it. Basically, these two equals that, if you didn't already know. Formula, awesomeness. It being a Synchron means you could revive it easily. Level 2, machine, light, all very good things. Plus it has a nice little ability that you could synchro on your opponent's turn with it. Not to mention, it's just so easy to abuse. I mean, this is what made Frog Monarch so good now. Just the fact that they could tree boring and fish boring to this, basically make an infinite amount of +1s when they draw from it. Amazing. Got Drill Warrior, the card that has so many rulings, I can't even begin to describe it. Just, if you don't know this guy by now, 12 direct pierce, remove himself from play by his own effect, and cycles you monsters. Amazing. Got Junk Destroyer, the person heralded as the new JD. He basically says whatever you use to synchro him with, destroys a card. Really good. It's an up to clause, so you can't just Starlight right around it, which by the way is another Yusei card. And yeah, 26 beater. Nice. Final one of his epic synchros is Nitro Warrior. I want to mention some other ones, but they'll go in the next part when it gets that. Nitro, 28 beater, gets around a lot of things. Gets even stronger if you play any spell during that turn, which likely is going to be the tuning that you played beforehand. So 38 potential double strike if they have some defense food. Very good wall. Very good, very strong Mr. Pow Pow. His name is now Mr. Pow Pow. Fear him. Alright, let's get on to non-synchro stuff. Let's start with something I like to call Effect Failure. I don't know if you guys saw the anime or not, but this is actually a card that he has played multiple times in multiple duels. And if you don't know it by now, it is just an amazing little piece of awesome. Once again, light, honest, spellcaster, magician circle, so much support for spellcasters from all these generations. Tuner, which speaks for itself. And that's just ignoring its amazing ability that you could discard it during your opponent's turn to stop their effects from going off. Broken! There is a reason that even this rare is worth like $20. It's just an amazing card. Alright, we got Synchron Explorer. Guy fetches back your Synchrons. Namely these two. Quick Draw, the guy that makes anything and special by anything. It's well, I'll do a review on him one day because there's a lot of things I need to say on Quick Draw Synchron. And of course, my favorite tuner of all time, J-Sync. The guy that helps make a good friend Junk Destroyer. He also makes one of my favorite singers of all time, the original Junk Warrior. Plus a couple more coming out, including the Berserker. It's going to be out next set. It's just an amazing card. And the fact that he can revive level 2 and lower stuff. Cycle back that. You could bring your Formula Synchron back out to make an extra synchro after you use him. Good pluses. Good pluses. Of course, some other things that support him. We got Tuningware. This little level 1 light machine, all good things, and has the ability to become level 2 if you use your synchro and you draw a card out of it. So, like, let's just say, for example, real quick, I don't want to drag it too long. We got him up for a field or for turn or whatever. Summon Effect Failure. So level 2 right here. Going into 2. Make, I need to stop putting these out of the way. Whatever, he's right there. Make your formula. You get 1 card from him, 1 card from formula. You just +2 to make your tuner that you can basically synchro into pretty much anything while setting up either your Baylor for later or this guy for later for Junk Synchron effect. Amazing! Of course, we got Left Leader. This guy belongs in a lot of other decks aside from just Yusei stuff, like, I don't know, scraps. Just really good. You can be able to infinitely summon him back as long as you have level 5 or higher monsters. And you can use him as basically just bait, destroy, whatever, to do whatever with. Pretty good card. Got Doth Warrior, heralded as the new Dandelion, almost forgot his name. This guy is like Junk Synchron's best friend, I swear. Use some Junk Synchron, use the effect to bring back X whatever. This guy pops out from your hand. You can sync with him, he brings out 2 tokens for 400 attack. Now with Junk Warrior, that's just amazing because you're like, no matter what, you're gonna have plus 800 attack on him. So is good. There is actually a combo going around that will go around to see for Quasar Dragon once that comes out, which is no Yusei card. And basically it's him, Junk Synchron, and I'm trying to remember the other 2. I think Spore and Dandelion. And the fact is that you just basically use those 4 cards, draw 4 cards using various while making various synchros, and eventually run into a shooting Quasar Dragon that has double attack and immune to everything. Bust. So we got Baby Stardust Dragon, the last of his good tuners. This is only good to make dragons, so it's not as good, but still, it makes Black Rose Broken with a Dandelion. It makes your Stardust Dragons with you little guys. It makes like a lot. It makes a lot. It just makes a lot. It's good. Next up, we got 2 cards for price of 1. 2 1-for-1s rather. Big One Warrior, probably not as seen because not many people are looking at it, but still. Level 1 has the ability to discard level 1 monster special summon itself. And of course the 1-for-1 itself. It's an amazing piece of awesome that says get rid of whatever you want, probably going to be like a dandy or whatever you're setting up. Bring out a level 1 from anywhere in your deck. Like, I don't know, effect, we have a Glow Up Bulb, tuning where it gets up for synchro. There's a lot of things you can combo with this. A lot of things. Treat 1 Frogs maybe, I don't know, it's good. Of course, for all of his wonderful Synchron tuners, we have his very own search card, Tuning, which my dog's playing with the thing. Add 1 tuner with Synchron to its name, like, I don't know, J-Sync or Quick Draw Sync. Then mill card, like, I don't know, a Dandelion or whatever you're setting up for, say, Quick Sync or J-Sync. Really good combos, and it fills your grave up for your Pot of Avarice, which has basically become a staple lately, so good speed, good speed, good speed. Finally, we got 2 traps. 3, I'm too lazy to take out Starlight Road. You should all know what it does by now. Another good thing for Stardust. But base for Revival, Revival is level 2 and lower monsters. And finally, Synchro Material, the card that says, hey, I'm a douche, I'm gonna sync on your turn with your monsters. Combos awesomely with Quick Draw Synchron. Alright, those were all the big impacting games. I could end it right here, but see this power right here? We still got halfway to go. Alright, moving on to some of the more techie things. These are the things that aren't as game breaking, but I still think are worth mentioning. We got Justice Bringer. It's basically Effect Baylor's retarded cousin. It stays on the field, which is good as a level 4 warrior with some decent attack. But it doesn't negate and destroy it like Baylor does, and it's not quite as versatile. You can still rotate it though, so it's still pretty good, still searchable. Got Change Synchron, which I think is probably a poor man's Effect Baylor in terms of making your formulas in this deck. He has a nice little ability that could switch your opponent's mode from offense to defense. Decent. And also it's a dupable tuner, so if you want to go that route, that's a pretty good thing for you. We got Boost Warrior. +1s are great in this deck. This +1s when you have tuner out. So I don't know. Another quick formula play right here. Normal, special. There we go. And as long as he's out, all warriors gain 300 attack. So this is a nice little boost, not too good, but the fact that you should mention is that he is fire and has 200 defense, which means he's searchable by Flambeau Pawn. Got Drill Sync. the tuner that never got enough attention because Quick Draw was already out. He's nice. Another way to make it a warrior. He's got level 3, so plus a dandelion. Wow, there we go. He gives warriors and machines piercing and draw power. It's a nice little card. It's just highly overlooked, and I think like no one's ever going to play it just because Quick Draw is out. Just because of Quick Draw. We got Yusei's Guard card, Sonic Chick, little baby birdie. Level 1, can't kill it. And have I mentioned Saloon Beast? Can you say Icarus attack? +1s galore. We got Turbo Booster. Once again, Depot Machine. Special if you have normal summon a monster, so that's a +1 into your synchro. And it has a nice little ability that if you can't destroy a monster that turn, you can tribute him off and the monster blows up anyways. Pretty cool destruction. Got Jowlong, once again, a plus that have to kill it twice to kill it. Has the ability that if you have Stardust Dragon out, shwhoop, comes out from the grave. So that's pretty cool for making your Shooting Star plays or your Majestic plays. So you're just going to go him plus your either your Majestic for Majestic or X Tuner to go into your formula and then plus out there. It's a good way to get that out quickly and make sure that you can do it. Zero Gardener, it's basically Waboku in monster form, and it's a warrior so you could rota it. Got Swift Scarecrow, the retarded Battle Fader. This is really cool for the Yusei deck where you just want to get as much stuff in the grave as you can and then just like use your Pot of Avarice to cycle it back and get everything just constantly going to cycle. Basically your opponent clears attack, spam, put in the grave, battle phase ended. Really cool. Got Tourette's Warrior. Tourette's. It's great for a warrior deck. You basically say, oh hey, I tribute off X warrior. He's at 12 plus X. Good beat stick. Fortress, you have another shield, you have to kill him twice. AD Changer, he's like Necroguard except he changes his defense positions. And finally Bolt Hedgehog, who says if you have a tuner out, you can bring him back like, yo, what's up? He gets removed afterwards, but hey, Plague Spreader is so popular, I don't see why he doesn't do the same thing. Sacred Wave Blast. It's a nice little spell. It's basically the ultimate fissure. You have a synchro out, you can destroy any monster. Doesn't matter what position or where it is. What is your point controls? But yeah. Amazing fissure is amazing. People need to run these in synchro heavy decks. You got Double Cyclone. So MS2 that hits both sides of the field basically. Junk Barrage, and this little equip spell that says the equipped monster destroys a monster by battle. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to half that destroys monster's attack. This is awesome for like basically if you're hitting a high monster or if like you had to shift something into in defense mode so you could ram it over. Or just sit there and say, oh hey, ram. Massive damage. This also combos awesomely with Nitro Warrior because you're going to be sitting there, play this, he goes up to 38, smash their face in, shift their monster from that they were shielding with to attack mode, smash that in. You just dealt a crap load of damage. Congrats. You got Urgent Tuning, lets you synchro during the battle phase. Little overlooked, a little situational. It'd be really cool plays for like a Shooting Star Dragon or something where you can just attack with 2 pieces, flip, sync, Shooting Star. There's some good things you can do with it. Good things you can do with it. You got this draw power that says you have less life you have, the more cards you draw, basically. Defense draw, stalls out a turn and lets you draw a card. Remote Revenge, the most douchebaggy card you could play because it basically says if your monster is being targeted, you could switch that target to something your opponent controls. Only, it'd be awesome if it was a counter trap, but still, it's just douchebag awesome move. Swift Scarecrow. He gets 1 attack per turn, resets itself. And final Yusei card for spell traps is Spirit Force. This is another attack negator and gets you back a warrior tuner, like I don't know, J-Sync. Good cycling. Finally, let's get to his extra deck cards that aren't worth mentioning. Aside from Army Armor, I don't have an Army Armor, so I'll just tell you about it real quick at the end. But we got Dequist. Kind of situational, but he's really cool for Super Poly, where you just say, oh, I'll sync my random warrior that I'm playing with your Stardust Dragon. Kapow. Nice. Junk Gardener, another good Junk Synchron monster. he basically says once per turn you can switch something from attack to defense mode. And he does the same when he dies, so bring him as a shield, stall 1 attack per turn. Ha ha ha. You got Turbo Warrior. This is totally a Turbo Warrior, not something I cut out. Half attack of synchros, negates high level monster effects, and 25 beater. All good things. I don't know why people don't play him as much, but he's good. And finally, last but not least, the card that got me into Synchro in the first place, good old-fashioned Junk Warrior. It's not too spectacular compared to what's come afterwards, but just his ability that on Synchro Summon he gets huge based on your level 2 or lower monsters. Like, I don't know, like I said, the amazing Duff Warrior plays you can make with him. Let's just say, for example, Junk Synchron, grab back your quick drop, your I don't know, let's say a tuning wear that you use as a level 2. Get your Cobalts from X-Men Grave, and special Duff Warriors from hand. Sync with the tuning wear, draw your card, you get +8, possibly plus another 8, depends how many Doppels or quick draws you have. That's already a +16 from him, and you drew 1 card, so that turns him into a 4900 beat stick. Have fun getting over that. Of course, like I said, the last card I mentioned is Army Arm. I do not have one right now. It's level 4 Synchro that basically just equips it something, gives it more attack, and gives it Flame Wing Man effect. Pretty good. Alright, so sorry this video was so long. Like I said, Yusei has a crap load of awesome cards. Tomorrow won't be nearly as long just because, I don't know, a lot of the other 5Ds characters, except maybe Crow, didn't get quite as much attention, but tomorrow we will be back with Master Faster. See you then.